Hey everyone, I think we're about to get a new Star Wars show from Disney+, but this is probably not it. So let's jump in. As the perpetual green haze returned, sound began to return. A metallic click, the hiss of pneumatic coils, the symphony of life's reconstruction, then pain, a fierce icy blade slicing along nerves. He was inside a bioprinting pod. The vessel glowed faintly. The capsule's lid hissed open, and soft static filled his ears. IDZ 3187, recreation complete, memory sync, 99%. Wake authorized the pod door side open. He stepped out. A thin layer of nanoweave armor formed over him, conforming precisely to every contour, built and paid for, stripped of all function by corporate decree. He blinked, and the terminal flickered to life. Welcome to the StarRupture program. Infraction sentence remaining, 9 years, 364 days, 23 hours, 57 minutes. Daily quota, 5 tons platinum ore. Automated goalpost build, 100 shipments per day. He drew in a breath. Nothing had changed. He was still a prisoner, a worker, an engine in the corporation's machine. By late afternoon, the dim horizon flared crimson. The N7X sun convulsed in a violent sputter. Electric arcs crackled in the mineral-laden air. The ground quivered. He turned. A T-firestorm was coming, scorching, fast, unstoppable unless he took shelter. He ran toward the habitat module. Flame followed close like a second skin. Inside, he sealed the thermal shields with breath to spare. Outside, nature unraveled in sheets of incineration. Arachnid nests collapsed. Automated harvesters melted into slag. Alien flora disappeared in bellows of smoke, but in 2 short hours reborn. New shoots crept skyward. Metallic beasts reformed. The ecosystem rebooted. N7X was not merely hostile, it was cyclical, a predator symphony of death and renewal. Every resource had a price. Water, air, recycling, even the protective plating came with a fee. The corporate juggernauts. Isai Inaseo, Ache, Alao, Trao, Ine, Seta, U, Ere, A. Chromex Vasek, they were faceless profiteers. They'd stripped rights, wages, even the formula for sustaining life. He began mining platinum, ton by ton, 5 tons a day, just to survive. After overtime was enabled, he could activate an industrial-grade 3D printer if he paid for it. Only then could he lift the restrictions on building an automated base. Once built, the base would pump out 100 payloads per day, each loaded with platinum to send back to Earth. He scavenged, he built, he paid. Everything was a transaction. From harvesting to payload launch, the system exploited him. Outside the habitat, horrors lurked. There were the standard spiders 0.4 meters long, slithering scars of cramped nightmares. Then jumpers 0.6 meters, leaping with venomous anticipation. Warriors 1 meter of armored violence, my favorites, or rather, the worst, blue-skinned suicide spiders. They burrowed their poison into machines. The nanofabric in his reinforcement suit leaked energy. It drained him. It corrupted his tools. It whispered of failure. Green toxin spitters far worse. They sprayed corrosive acid nearly 500 meters away, enough to dissolve flesh or melt titanium walls. And the armored spiders, their only vulnerability was reeccentric. Flank any approach, or suffer their jaws locking onto you. He schemed, targeting their patterns, avoiding ambush sand. Every raid for platinum was a dance on a razor's edge. He came upon the rubble of an old base. Strange, decayed, melted again, every structure cratered or distorted. He found logs. Stations 10, 20, 30, up to 200 years old. The message hit him like a shock. N7X's firestorms didn't discriminate by age. They obliterated titanium, machines, structures, except each time the corporations simply reprinted the inmates. Memories included, counted fresh for another sentence. He was the latest in an unbroken chain. For 200 years, he thought he'd been an individual, but now the realization crystallized. He was never meant to finish his sentence. He was part of an endless loop of labor, death, and rebirth, each print a profit source. Pain ignition, his mind ran a revolt. If resistance was a quality, he could subvert the chain. He'd scavenged the power schematic for the habitat's shield generator, cracked their security logs, and remapped the beacon broadcast protocol. He encoded a fragment, a memory of freedom, of identity, hidden inside each payload's metadata, embedded in launch packets, a whisper across the warp. If only one shipment made it to Earth intact, the signal would expose the corporations. Then came the storm, stronger than before. The shields overloaded. His armor glowed, and then null. The pain vanished. He felt nothing. He awoke, still inside the pod. Memory sync at 99%. The terminal counted down, but something changed. Now the terminal blinked. A subroutine system anomaly detected. Signal broadcast initialized. Payload Q, payload Q, payload Q. As the thermal shields recharged, as the world outside readied for another cycle, he heard it, a faint reply from the void, a whisper from somewhere. On Earth, hey everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading from StarRupture Book 1 of the Reclaimed series. If you liked what you heard, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button so that more people see this story. Also, don't forget to subscribe because we have new installments of StarRupture coming soon. Until then, check out these other great science fiction stories. And remember, if you sign up for our free newsletter, you can get exclusive content and early access to new releases. Thanks for listening.